Namaskar. Welcome to video-based PowerPoint presentation. My topic name is real number. Myself, Nandakishore Arvindra Bhaviskar. My registration number is B059. I am from Mukesh Bhai R. Patel Military School and Junior College of Science, Tande, Taluka Shirpur, District Dhule. First stage is observe and explore. The aim is to develop the pedagogical and content skills that are necessary for effectiveness as mathematics teacher. Start your lesson with an activity related to the topic. It can be a video, a puzzle, a game or hands-on activity. This should motivate initiating math talk in the classroom. Asking leading questions, soliciting students' responses and discussion should lead to related material, the mathematical content you intend to teach. Observe these two pictures carefully. Task 1. What do we observe in the picture 1? Count the number of children. To find the answer, we have to count the objects. For the need of counting the objects that exist in nature, numbers are required. But we can't count the stars in the sky and sand particles on the seashore because they are infinite. Task 2. The elevator is shown in picture 2. Observe the numbers close to its button. For the ground floor, 0 is used. For the upper floors, the numbers 1, 2, 3 are used. And while for showing lower floors, basement, the numbers -1, -2, -3 are used. Let's have a fun with math song.
Natural numbers are naturally numbers you count on your hands and your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. All numbers are natural numbers plus 0. That's the only difference. So on. 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Integers are whole numbers plus negatives. They look a little bit like this. -2, -1, 0, 1, and so on. Last but not least, not to be irrational numbers are integers and fractions like -3, 1/2, 5/8, 14.2. All natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are integers. All integers are rational numbers. Now listen to that grammar. All natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are integers. All integers are rational numbers. Now listen to that grammar. What about 4? It's a natural number, so it's also whole integer and rational. What about -2? Integer and rational. What about 1.5? It's just rational. What about 0? It's whole integer and rational. All natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are integers. All integers are rational numbers. Now listen to that grammar. All natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are integers. All integers are rational numbers. Now listen to that grammar.
Number system with real life example. So this is another video.
About natural numbers, whole numbers,
Watch carefully.
integers, rational and irrational numbers. So let's jump right in. A long, long time ago, man used his finger or marking on boards for counting and later devised various symbols or figures for each number while in those times. Man normally counted the animal killed and ate. Several thousand years later, counting. Although both need money, counting comes out naturally. Something that goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Hence, such numbers are grouped as natural numbers with the symbol N. Well, you know, you may be rich one day, but there are days when you are flat broke with no money left. So many come to describe a notion of nothing number, zero, was discovered. When we live as the number zero, the set of natural numbers, we get what is called as the whole number. Symbol W. In most circumstances, these are the numbers we deal with. Nothing more and nothing less, except, of course, certain situations prove this to be not true. For example, when you have to measure the depth of ship below sea level, when the temperature drops to sub-zero under very conditions, and of course when you owe money to the bank. In all such cases, the number are called as negative number, which when clubbed together with whole numbers, form a group called integers, strangely denoted by letter Z. So far, so good. However, there are situations when you require to deal with parts of whole, or fractions as they are called. For example, parts of pizza, measuring height of more accurately, in this case 1.5 meter, calculating the fraction of difference of time in a very close range, specifies measure of ingredients in a cake recipe, and so on. So any and every number that you can practically think of, any number in real world, which can be denoted as a fraction or in a decimal form, constitutes as what is called real numbers. Expertise symbol R. Now take any integer, say -4. This number can be denoted as a fraction, namely -4 by 1. So all integers are real number too, as obviously are the whole numbers and the natural number as well. Here are some examples of real numbers. On the number line, we have 3 by 2, which is 1.5 minus 1 by 3, which is 0.3333. Just keep repeating the decimal digit. The number 6 and 18 by 5, etc. Now, most of real decimal numbers can be expressed as form of ratio. What is meant by this? Is that the number can be returned as the ratio of two integers. Of course, the denominator cannot be 0. For example, 0.4 can be written as ratio 2 by 5 minus 0.375 is minus 3 by 8. Also, 2.33, where decimal 3 repeating forever, can be expressed as 7 by 3. So the number can be expressed as the ratio of integers, where the decimal terminate or repeat are called rational numbers. On the other hand, there are some numbers that are irrational or not rational. Try dividing circumference of circle by diameter. The answer reads something like, and it goes on forever. The calculation never terminates, nor shows any repeating pattern of any sort. This is the number 5, also written as 22 by 7. But this ratio is just an approximation, not accurate. Another example of irrational number is under root 2, which is the length of the diagonal square of size 1 unit. But this number also does not terminate, nor do its decimal repeat certain patterns. Numbers like these are irrational numbers, which have many applications in the real world, by the way. Example, recalculating area or volume of sheets that involve circles. Encryption algorithm. There are in compound interest on loans by banks, etc. The number that cannot be represented as ratio of integers and where decimals do not terminate nor show any repeating pattern are called irrational numbers. Both rational and irrational numbers form real number, as can you see here.
So here is a representation of irrational numbers on number line. With a GeoGebra you can show how to locate that. consider this is a number line, horizontal line. Okay. On this number line we have to locate root 13. Root 13 is a irrational number. So how to represent this root 13 on number line? Take a distance AD 3 cm and this FD is 2 cm in such a way that they will make a right angle triangle. Okay, by joining this AF will get what? Hypotenuse. So apply the Pythagoras theorem, will get what? This AF root 13. The value of AF is a root 13. Okay, now consider A as a center and AF as a radius. Draw a circle which is cutting this number line at point H, and this is the location of that root 13. So in this way we can represent irrational numbers on number line by GeoGebra. And what are the expectations from these activities? So in the introduction of the chapter, we have to show how numbers are originated with the help of video. Before and after BC, how the numbers originated and gradually developed. We have to give the information regarding this through pictures, video clips, animation, film. Objective: to give the knowledge of numbers, to explain different types of numbers, to explain importance of fraction in today's life, and to explain how different types of number sets are formed. Next segment, define and prove. This step relates to transact the main part of the curriculum. Once again, as and when a concept is introduced, there should be an effort to incorporate inquiry and discussion. While proving theorems, ideas of reasoning and proof should be incorporated. A list of frequently asked doubts with explanations should be prepared for each topic. Technological tools should be integrated topic-wise to strengthen day-to-day teaching. Types of numbers. First, natural numbers. We are counting the objects that exist in nature by 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. These are known as the natural numbers. The set is denoted by capital A. 1 is the first natural number. So here is a presentation of the natural numbers in a set form. So n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Need and meaning. Addition of two natural number is a natural number. But when 7 minus 7 is equal to 0, so to represent 0, we need new group of numbers, and that is whole numbers. The group of numbers formed by the union of 0 and natural numbers is known as set of whole numbers. The set is denoted by letter W. So W is equal to into curly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, bracket complete. Need and meaning. Let us do the following subtraction. 5 minus 7 is equal to minus 2. In the Kashmir, the temperature goes below 0 degrees Celsius and in winter. So example, minus 8 degrees Celsius. We represent it by writing minus sign in front of the given number. So to represent negative numbers, we need new group of numbers, and that is integer. So you can see this figure. This is a figure of number line. Here is a 0 at the center. Okay, so on the right hand side of 0 there exist numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and on left hand side minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Union of these numbers form integers. The set of integers numbers is denoted by letter I. So here is a representation of integers. I is equal to dash dash dash, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and dash dash so on. Need and meaning. Division of integers. The set of integers is not adequate for division because 4 divided by 8 is equal to what? Question mark. B. 0 upon minus 6 is equal to 0 because 0 is equal to minus 6 multiplied by 0. 5 upon 0 is not defined. since there does not exist any integer which is when multiplied by 0 gives answer 5. Next number set is a rational number. If p and q are integers, p not equal to 0, then p upon q is called a rational number. The set of rational numbers is denoted by letter q. So where q is equal to p upon q such that p and q belongs to I, q not equal to 0, or q p upon q such that p belongs to I and q belongs to n. Next, irrational numbers. The numbers whose decimal form is non-terminating and non-recurring are known as irrational numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, minus root 5 and pi. The set of irrational numbers is denoted by letter q dash. We know that the set of rational number is denoted by q and the set of irrational number is denoted by q dash or q prime, you can say. Real numbers are formed by the union of rational numbers and irrational numbers. The set of real numbers is denoted by letter R. Order relation in a real numbers. If a and b are two real numbers, then a equal to b, or a greater than b, or a less than b. So one relation is true out of these three. If a less than b and b less than c, then a less than c. This is the property of transitivity. If a less than b and a plus c less than b plus c, then c greater than 0. If a less than b, then first c greater than 0, then ac less than b. C greater than 0, C less than 0, then AC greater than BC. Representation of real numbers on the number line. So you can observe this figure, how this real numbers 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, root 2 and root 3 are represented on this number line. So, if n, where n not equal to 1 is a natural number, a is a positive rational number, and if nth root of a is irrational, then nth root of a is called surd. So here, this is a symbol of radical sign. Okay, so n is called order of the surd and a is called radicand. So nth root of a can be written as a raised to 1 upon n. Forms of surds are given here: mixed surd, pure surd, like surds. Like surds means what? The surds of the form p nth root of a and q nth root of b, where p and q are rational numbers, are called like surds. Now comparison of the surds. Two surds of the same order can be compared. Same order. So here nth order is given here. So like that way the same order can be compared with the help of these three. Operations of the surds: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Here is a rationalization of surd. If the product of two surd is a rational number, then each surd is called rationalizing factor of the other. Here you can see this example: root 18 multiplied by root 2. Root 18 is an irrational number, root 2 is an irrational number. Okay, and here root 36, that is a 6 is a rational number. So we can say what root 2 and root 18 are the rationalizing factors of root 18. Binomial expressions of quadratic surd. The sum of two numbers, one of which is quadratic surd and the other either a non-zero rational number or quadratic surd, is called a binomial expressions of the quadratic surd. For example, a plus y root b, x root a plus y root b, conjugate pair of surd. The binomial expression of quadratic surd a plus y root b and a minus y root b are said to be conjugate of each other. So here are some examples given. Rationalize the denominator. See here 1 upon root 7. Root 7 is an irrational number. So how to rationalize it? So these steps are given. So 1 upon root 7 is multiplied by root 7 upon root 7. So we will get root 7 upon 7. So here 7 is a rational number. So like that way the second example is given. Absolute value. Observe the figure and answer the question. Question from the diagram, state the position of bird and fish. So position of the bird from the sea level is a 6 unit or 6 meter. Position of fish from the sea level is a -4. How far the number 2 is from 0? 2 units. How far the number -3 is from 0? 3 units. So what is the absolute value? Absolute value of number is its distance from 0. Absolute value of number is its distance from 0. Let x be a real number. The absolute value or modulus of x is denoted by mod x and is defined as. So here are some steps are given, some cases are given. Mod x is equal to x where x greater than 0, mod x is equal to 0 where x is equal to 0, mod x is equal to minus x where x less than 0. Last segment, apply and evaluate. So here some examples are given for solving. So please see this example. Word problems are also taken. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.